surrounding breeze, freshness, sweetness, happiness that the surrounding breeze. Take care of the nature before it takes care of you. Ooh, take care of the nature before it takes care of you.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Art Check. My name is Anne Mashari, and today's episode, our focus is on the recycling of glass. Yes, you heard me. The recycling of glass right from the tiny broken piece. As I have told you there before, I'm not an expert on glass recycling. That's why I'm being joined by Clinton of Anselm Kitengela Hot Glass. So, all right, many thanks, Clinton, for joining us. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Thank you.
I know you have so many things going on here.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a process behind it, you know, like for you to get the end product that you guys
are. From the first step up to the final stage. So that's what you are going to see actually.
All right, take us through what happened, and I hope we learn something
a
new.
lot. So this is a company only in Kenya that recycle glasses, and this is our glass windows. This is what we use to make our glass.
So this is a broken glass?
Yeah, this is a broken glass, and this is what we use to make our glasses, as you are going to see.
All right. Yeah. Many people at home might want to know, where do you get your glasses from?
Now these glasses, we have shops at the city, and we have also the suppliers who supply us with the glass. So we have shops at the city, and we have also the suppliers who bring us glass. So we go with our lorry and bring them here actually, and we have where we assemble them and we break them into smaller parts.
All right.
Yeah. So that's where we feed in the furnace. So we are going to see. Yeah.
I can feel like there's so much in here. I'm even sweating.
Yeah.
But so how do you cope up with that? What degree, the boiling point, and to melt this glass? Because I know it's not easy.
Yeah, the temperatures in the furnace is 1100 degrees Celsius. It's very, very hot to turn the glass into molten state in just 4 hours. Yeah, that's why it's very, very hot. And you are asking about how we cope up. So we are used to. Yeah, we are used to.
This hotness?
Yeah, this hotness. Yeah, we are used to. So yeah, you have to cope up to do the work.
Okay, right. So I know you're making different type of glasses. Could we have like a sample?
Yeah.
Let's see what.
So this is what you are going to see. Yeah. So this is what you are going to make, so that you can see from the first step up to the final stage.
And what do we call this one?
This is a finger ball.
Ah.
A finger ball, yeah. Because it has something like pointed like fingers. Yeah.
And this is made out of there?
Yeah. This one comes from here.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Everything you see outside comes from.
And how long will it take to make this one?
It depends. You know, something like this is much complicated, and it can take maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes.
But something like glass, you know, it is much easier. Yeah, so that can take even two minutes to complete. But something like this, it's much complicated and it has to take more time.
So Clinton, many people, our viewers might really want to know, why decide to recycle glass? Of all the recyclable materials, why glass?
You know, glass is easier to get. Yeah, and they are most available. And maybe even if you are working, you can see glasses all over. Yeah, so that's why we come up with this company of recycling glasses, so that we want to be unique. Actually, we want to be unique. Yeah. So the uniqueness of it is created from the recycling glasses. Yeah.
All right. And I wanted to, do you have collection points in town?
Yeah, we have shops at the city. Yeah, different shops. Actually, it's not one, it's not two. There are many. And also we have the suppliers who supply us with glass. Yeah, so all what we do is go with our lorry and bring them here for recycling.
All right.
Yeah.
You've specialized in this only?
No.
What other materials do you make?
Glasses.
Wine glass.
Yeah,
wine glass. Of wine glasses.
Yeah, wine glass, water, decanters. Yeah, everything you find in plastic is also here in glass.
All right. Yeah. So, do you recycle smaller pieces than this?
Yeah. Even this one is going to be broken down to smaller particles, really small, so that they can go as much as we can fit them in the furnace.
All right.
Yeah. So this one is a bit larger. We can break it, then we fill it the glass. Yeah.
You know, how much does this go for? Let's start from there.
Yes.
How much does this go for? How much is this?
No, it depends.
It depends.
It depends. Yeah. We have 3,000, 2,000, 4,000. Yeah, it depends.
All right.
Yeah.
It really depends. Okay. Thank you so much, Clinton. Can we dive into the process?
Yeah, it's okay,
All
no
right.
problem.
Thank you very much.
Okay. The process is just the beginning with our staff here. Basically what he's doing is heating the blowing pipe. It has to be warm.
It has to be warm.
It has to be warm so that it can grab the glass actually, which is a molten set from the furnace. Yeah, so we have the
You
melted
said
glass.
it's 11,000
Yeah,
degrees.
it's 1100. So as of now, we have the molten glass in the furnace.
All right.
Yeah, so this is very fast step as Alex is going to take us through.
Okay.
Yeah, so first of all, he grabs the glass, he's getting the glass out from the furnace using a blowing pipe.
Blowing
And this,
pipe.
Yeah, this is a blowing pipe. Yeah, it has a tube where you blow in some air. Yeah.
And why do we have to use metal? I thought metal is a good conductor of
Yeah,
heat.
yeah, that's why we have the cold water.
Ah.
Yeah, we have cold water because metals, they conduct heat, they get hot.
All right.
Yeah.
So I've been told we have to move
Okay.
because yeah. So you're taking us through the process.
Yeah, I'm taking through the process. And as you can see, you are asked about the metals, the good conductors of heat. So that's why we have the cold water. We have to cool down the temperature so for easy handling. After getting the glass out, we have to use the wet newspaper. The wet newspaper is for shaping up and also for molding, basically for molding. It has to be warm because the dry one, it will ignite, it will burn. So that's why it's recommended to use the wet newspaper when shaping up. We can use this one, either this one, the wet newspaper, or again this one.
Oh.
Yeah. So we are going to see how we use that one.
Okay.
So after shaping up, we have to blow in some air. And as you can see, a bubble is just about to form.
Yeah.
Can you see a bubble inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a bubble being introduced inside. Yeah, the same way we do in balloons. Yeah, that's a bubble. Yeah.
Okay.
So after blowing up, we have to shape up again. And also we blow.
Ah.
Yeah.
So how much?
We blow.
How big can it be? As big as possible?
No, it depends. It depends with the glass from the furnace, yeah. Because something we want to make is as of this size, we have to get more glass actually. Yeah. So he has to go back to get more glass. Because we want to make something as of this size. So he has to get more glass from the furnace. Yeah. So as you can see, we have more glass. And sometimes, metals, as we said,
Yeah.
the conductors of heat.
Yeah.
So we have to pass it over the cold water to cool down the temperatures. Yeah, for easy handling. Yeah, as you can see, just gotten the more glass.
Oh.
Yes.
They have increased it in size.
So again, the wet newspaper, shaping up, molding. It has to be wet.
Do you want to tell me the magazine is not?
It's not burning, yeah, but
okay.
it will take time.
It will take time.
Yeah. It will take time to burn. So after shaping up, we have to increase the volume of the bubble inside. So as you can see here over the desk, we have, this is the color actually, in a powder form, and this is yellow. We have different color powders. We have green, blue, orange, any color.
Okay.
Yeah, so to apply the color, we have to pass the glass over the color, as you can see. Yeah, he just passed the glass, the melted glass over the color. Yeah, so that's how we apply. And then he goes back into the furnace, melting it, as you can see. Now it's going to be yellow spiral.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is orange, this one is yellow, because we just used the yellow color. So these are blowing pipes. And as you can see, it's just shaping up, it's just decorating. Yeah, he's just decorating the glass, the fruity ball. So this is how we decorate our stuffs. And again, we have to melt it because it has already cooled down.
The heat was too much, Clinton.
Uh,
So how far? Where are we?
Uh,
So where are we?
so the process is halfway. Yeah, it's just basically melting it. Because you know glasses cools down very quickly and it's very, very hard to blow. So we
Yeah.
have to melt it for easy shaping up and also for blowing. So it's just melting it at 1600 degrees Celsius of
1600.
temperatures. It's very, very hotter than this one because this one is used as oil. The other is gas. That's why it's very, very hot. So
Alright.
after melting, we have to continue decorating it.
So why is he doing the
This is basically for decoration.
decoration?
Yeah, this is the decoration, yeah. We want to show you how we decorate our stuffs.
Oh, it has to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is what we call a decomped shape.
Okay.
Yeah, decomped shape.
So for it to be like this, will we continue like increasing the amount of glass?
No,
or
no,
what
no,
happens?
no. Now that one, the amount of glass is actually, that's,
So I'm really excited to know how it opens up like this.
yeah. So that's the interesting part of it. Yeah. So it's just melting at high temperatures. Yeah. So we are going to see, and also we want to increase the volume actually of the bubble inside. Yeah.
And we have seen him, they have to be, is there something like they have to learn a course, they have to learn to get this, or is this indigenous knowledge?
This is education, basically the education part of it, because when the company was started, there are also those people who started the company. So they keep on learning from the experts. Yeah, so, but if you want to train, you can come and there is a certain amount of fee you need to pay so that you get trained. Yeah, the same way we do in trading school, we have to pay some small amount of fee. So after melting, we have to shape up again. And also we have to increase the volume of the bubble inside. So he just forming a cutting edge. Yeah, and this will act as the opening, the outer part of it. Yeah, so this is actually the cutting process where we have to transfer the ball from the balloon pipe, because we want actually to hit the upper part of it. Yeah. So you know the glass cools down very quickly, so he has to continue melting it. So we want to add the black lip, the same as this one. So, and as you can see here, we have the black color. This is the color, yeah, which is in a border form. So this is what we want to add. Yeah, this is the color. So we want just to melt we melted the upper parts, and also this is where we have to widen up. So this is how we apply the color. We have to pass the melted glass over the color. Yeah. So this is how we apply. So this is how we apply the lip, the black one. Yeah, we can apply the black, blue, red, green, any color. But we want to see how we come up with the same size and shape. Yeah, everything. That's why we use the black color, the same as this one. This is where magic happens. So after melting, we have to spin to make a circular shape. It's very, very hot. So we have to spin it, making a circular shape. And now this is where the force of gravity takes place. So as you can see, we have come with the same shape, and also as you can see, the same color. So and now this one is very, very hot. So this is how it is. Yeah, this is also the reason why it's not recommended to use the dry newspaper when shaping up and also for molding. So this is the reason why we have to soak the newspaper in water. So this one is done. So the next step is to put it in a cooling oven, where the cooling process takes 20 to 22 hours. And it has to meet one condition. The condition is 500 degrees Celsius of temperatures. Still, it's very, very hot.
Well, making of a glass may take 5 to 10 minutes for a different kind of product. But what you need to know that the process might be too long, but the product is as awesome as it can be. This and much more after the break.
Freshness, sweetness, happiness to the surrounding breeze. Freshness, sweetness, happiness to the surrounding breeze.
Well, welcome back. In this segment, our focus is on the idea, the brains behind the recycling of any tiny broken piece of glass and how exactly do they mold to different products. Really appreciate. Thank you for making us feel at home. Just a brief
Thank you and
introduction of who you are and what you do.
my name is Thomas Kapere. I'm the manager running this place. Yes.
So the name of the place and what you do.
This is Kitengela Hot Glass Limited. It's a company that recycles glass. So we collect scrap glass and then melt it at a very high temperature, as you've seen. And then from the molten glass, we make the lovely, beautiful pieces that we have in our warehouse.
All right. Many say you just can sit around and think of something and then do it. Of course, there was an origin as to why you started the project. Why broken glasses?
This is it started in actually with the Herats from places in Afghanistan, and it is pity that is dying. This is dying actually, and it's actually another one reason why we had Herats here. I think 3 weeks ago, a month ago, training and getting back the culture because there's only one glass blower left in Afghanistan. And now it was started by my boss, Anselm Kitengela, who's their CEO. So he went to Holland to learn glass blowing. And then when he came back, he started this in early 90s. And it's an old tradition of glass making. So it's like pottery. You collect scrap glass, subject it to heat, and then the glass melts, forms into a molten state, and then from there you pick the glass using pipe or what we call blow pipe, and then blow it.
All right.
And make beautiful items that we have.
All right. Now, Tom, some our viewers might want to know, all glasses are recyclable?
Yes, pretty much. All glasses is recyclable. So long as you can subject it to heat and it melts and use it for something else, yes, it is.
No matter the size?
No matter the size. Size doesn't matter, actually.
All right. We've learned about the process.
Yes.
And some materials may take 5 to 10 minutes in a day.
Yes.
What do you like do orders or what happens?
Depends. Like here we have a very nice system of in a week. Then a week is split into two. So we have either 2 days of stock and 3 days of orders. So because we have orders streaming in, and we also have stock, and we have demand that we must meet. Again, it goes by demand. So if we've sold such, say, for instance, say wine goblets in all our outlets, and then there's demand for it. So obviously we will have to restock wine glasses, and then that will come into the production.
Okay.
And then when it comes, very important that when it comes to orders, it's a very different scenario because then I will have customer X placing an order for something that we've never made. So it goes through another process of doing the experiment, trying to work out this, making it, twisting all that, and then we come to a conclusion. Look, we can make this, so then we make it.
All right. I'm so happy because you're doing an amazing job, and
Thank you.
You know, it's not everyone who will come up with such kind of a noble idea.
Yes.
Given that, you know, we live in a planet where everyone dumps anything.
Polluting the environment.
Yeah, without caring about, you know. And I'm so happy that you've made something out of waste. And just to mention, what kind of products do you make?
Before I mention the products, you just mentioned a very interesting part that people are polluting the environment.
Yeah.
Recently we had a world strike.
Exactly.
Actually,
On climate change.
On climate change.
Yeah.
And this discussion was part of this climate strike. And we closed you can imagine what a loss. We closed the company that day. Everyone was on the street from this company. That was engineered by he's really fighting for this. My boss, Zarina Cross, is really about the climate, really about the environment. You can look at, if you look at around, actually, we're really protecting the trees around it. So there's, yes, this is about treating our environment well, and actually that is why we thought of for this to be a very good thing to do in Kenya, very good thing to do in Africa, was to recycle glass and recycle all the recyclable materials. Like if you look at the packaging materials, this is all shredded paper, so all carton. We recycle oil as well.
All right, you talked about pollution. Now, can you talk about the products you people make? Okay.
We make a range of products actually, from chandeliers to drinking glasses to murals. The murals are now the wall pieces, and to what we call the dalle de verre. Dalle de verre is the mosaic window, that we make, and yeah.
We make a wide
and actually in each category we have thousands of varieties. So if we go to just drinking glasses, we have thousands of varieties. If we go to chandelier, we also have hundreds of varieties.
Where are women?
You see, women are not left behind. This is not something for only men. And actually, I'm happy to mention that as we speak, there is a lady who set up something exactly like this. She's running a old studio. She set it up in Lagos, but she's a Kenyan. Okay. So women are not left behind. And in that room, actually, where they were molding glass, we also had women. We have had women, but unfortunately, they got married and left. But again, we will hire another woman. If she gets married, it's part of our life anyway. Then we will rehire and hire and hire.
All right.
Yes.
So in short, women are well represented.
Yeah, very well represented.
All right. Just to a parting shot, and I wanted to know, do we have, given that we're now banning plastic,
yes.
we banned the use of plastic
yes.
bags.
Yes.
Do you think that we have a future now that we are recycling of the waste we have?
Yes.
It's the future, the environmental future in Kenya, right?
It is. There is actually, with the effort, thumbs up for the government for banning plastic, actually. That is a good sign that there is future in Kenya. And again, actually, there's so many small companies that do recycling now, and which was not the case in the past. So that, again, is an indicator that there is future.
There's future.
Yes, there's
okay,
future.
many thanks, Tom, for making time for us.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
I know our viewers will be so happy to learn about that.
Thank you.
Asante.
And welcome back to Kitengela Hot Glass.
Aye. Well, I hope you've learned something. Like, this is just one of the amazing products they're making here at Kitengela Hot Glass. Any tiny broken piece of glass you have back at home can make something more important. That's all we had for you in today's episode. My name is Anselm Kitengela. Until next time, stay tuned.